A Ferrari pit stop crew member was left with a broken leg after being run over by Raikkonen during a quick tire change on the 37th lap. In a flash of the eye, the Ferrari was given the green light to power on, without realizing a crew member, Francesco Segrini, was still working on his vehicle. The power of the vehicle smashed through the mechanic's leg, snapping it backwards and sending Segrini sprawling and leaving him with a fractured tibia and fibula on his left leg. Mechanic has since provided an update on his situation on Instagram, posting a photo from his hospital bed and writing, "Surgery okay. I have to thank all of the people worried. Nothing else, just a big thanks." Raikkonen withdrew from the race after the horrific crash, watching from the sidelines as his teammate, Sebastian Vettel, claimed victory. The driver was not at fault for the crash, as the green light was mistakenly shown to him by another member of his team, giving him the go-ahead to take off before the rear left tire had been properly fitted. Ferrari was fined €50,000 by race officials for an unsafe release. Ferrari was also fined €5,000 for the same error during practice on Friday. Getty Shanghai Grand Prix. Will Kimi Raikkonen race in the Chinese Grand Prix after crash? Kimi Raikkonen is expected to race in Shanghai. Raikkonen withdrew from the race on the 37th lap, having been in third place. It is forbidden for drivers to return to the track with tires on different compounds. In a statement released by Ferrari later on Sunday, Raikkonen said, "What happened to our guy Francesco today at the pit stop is very unfortunate. I feel sorry for him and hope he's going to be okay soon. It's always a bad thing when someone gets injured, but I am sure he has the best people taking good care of him and I wish him a speedy recovery. As for the accident itself, all I know is that I moved when I saw the green light go on. I couldn't have possibly realized that there was an issue with the rear left wheel. Then I saw someone had got hurt and, immediately, I was told to stop by the team. Unfortunately, something must have gone wrong and we'll need to find out what. The car had good speed today but I had some wheel spin at the start. Anyway, there's not much I can do now but wait for the next race, where we'll try to do our best." Ferrari crew member, Francesco Segrini, suffered a fractured tibia and fibula on his left leg. His mechanic posted his recovery on Instagram. Raikkonen suggested he will be back in the driver's seat for this weekend's Shanghai Grand Prix. Despite weather forecasts suggesting it could be a wet weekend in China, the Ferrari driver is confident of his car's performance in the rain. He said, "If the car is good in the dry, it's usually not too bad in the wet, too, and we should be able to cope with all conditions." He said, "I don't know what shape he's in. It is not great for him. I go when the light is green, not much to say. We did not finish the race, so it is not great, but this is what happens sometimes." Ferrari teammate, Sebastian Vettel, went on to clinch victory. Sky Sports pundit, Martin Brundle, has criticized the expectations teams have on crew members. 2-second pit stops are putting highly trained and competent but ultimately fallible human beings under extreme pressure. Brundle wrote. Which one of those Italians, for example, do you think fears most to be the one who fumbled the pit stop on a leading Ferrari? As that boiling hot missile arrives at head level at 50 miles per hour while you're kneeled down in a live pit lane, the pressure must be overbearing. Martin Brundle has criticized the pit stop expectations. The trouble is that 2-second pit stops are just the kind of wow that makes F1 compelling. Enriching the FIA's coffers by €50,000 in a fine is not the answer. I'd rather some of that money went to Francesco and his family to help with the misery of the next few weeks. Introducing minimum pit stop times will look rather mundane and boring and still won't guarantee zero risks. And let's not forget that the vast majority of stops are just fine. I think the teams have to back off on this one and go for consistently rapid rather than impossibly fast stops.